it's your girl Mariam again, and in this tutorial we are going to be learning how to make a crochet shirt that comes with a suspender and can also be worn as a romper. So let's get right into it. For this tutorial I'll be using my yeye yarn, I'll be using 2 strands, and I'll be using 3 balls in total. I'll be using my button, I'll be using needle, I'll be using my scissors to cut, I'll be using my 3mm hook, and I'll be using my measuring tape and also a stitch marker. So let's get right into making it. For this tutorial, I'm going to be starting by making 12 chain. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I have 12 chain in total here. And to continue, we are going to make 12 double crochet into each. We are going to make 1 double crochet into each chain space, which will be a total of 12 double crochets. So we have 1, I'm already at the end of my 12 double crochet, and this is what I have. So to continue, the next thing for us to do is to chain 1, then we turn. For this row, we are going to make 12 back loop double crochet, and this is how you go about back loop double crochet. You're going to yarn over, insert into the very first back loop here. On a the normal double crochet is this space, but this time around you're going to be inserting into the back loop. Look at this braiding, the one at the back here. That's where you're going to be inserting it. Then you pull out, then you have 3 loop around your hook. You pull out of 2, then you pull out of 2, and that's how you make a back loop double crochet. So you keep repeating this to give us 12. I'm on the last double crochet, and for the last double crochet might seem somewhat difficult to locate the hole. This is just it, yeah, around the space. So you insert it there, you hand over, pull out of that, pull out of 2, then you pull out of 2. So I'm already at the end of the second row, and for now what we have is just 1 inch. So we are going to continue this back loop double crochet, 12 of it, till we get to a length of 17 inches. So we are just going to repeat the same process, the same way we are doing it. We chain 1, I've done my chain 1, then you turn and make your back loop double crochet. We are going to repeat this row till we get to 17 inches. Already on the 33rd row of my back loop double crochet, and I'm just going to do the few stitches that remains, and we are going to take measurement together. But before we take measurements, we are just going to count. In total, what I have here is for 34 rows, 1 row of normal double crochet, and 33 rows of back loop double crochet, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Counting, we have 34 rows, and the next thing for us to do is to take our measurement. What we need is 17 inches because we are doing it for 0 to 6 months. And the reason why we choose this stitch is because we want something that is stretchy, something that actually can fit the baby for from 0 to 6 months, and even more than that if possible. So I'm just going to measure without stretching first. Then so this is it without stretching. We have 17 inches. We started from 0 and we have 17 inches. With stretching, you should actually get to at least 20 inches if I actually stretch it. So this is it after stretching. I'm able to like get to almost 20. So that's actually what we need, and it's perfect. The next thing for us to do is to join. And to join, this is how we go about it. We are going to take this yarn, chain 1, and into this double crochet space here we insert our hook, then into the very first chain here that we did our double crochet, we are going to insert our hook, then we yarn over, pull out of that, then we pull out of this. We keep repeating the same process. We go into the second double crochet, we insert it into the space, and into the second one here also, we insert our hook, yarn over, pull out of the two at once, then we pull out of this. We keep repeating this till we get to the last double crochet space. Last double crochet, then we yarn over and pull out of that. So this is what it will be looking like, and this is going to be the back part of the wear, and this is going to be the front part. So the next thing for us to do, and this part will be the other side, this will be the right side of the dress, of the shirt rather. So we are just going to turn it like this, then we continue working. To continue, this is what we are going to do. We are just going to chain one first, and into this space here where we joined, we are going to make a double crochet there first. So we have one, then into this, you know we have a double crochet, a back loop double crochet, so this makes 2 rows in total. So into these 2 rows we have to have 5 double crochet. Into this 2 we have 5 too. Into this 2, 5, like that round. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 into this first 2 rows. Look at that. Then we go into the second 2 rows again, this one together like this, and make another 5 double crochet here. So we have 1, 2, 3, just this way, 4, 5. So we have 10 double crochet already. So in total round, I'll be having 86 double crochet round. But for you, you might have more than that, because it might be more than 17, sorry, it might be more than 34 rows that you're going to achieve this. So it's going to be like, when we divide 2 from 34, it's going to be giving us 17. So we are going to multiply 5 by 17, and that's 85 plus the one that we started here. That's how I was able to like tell us that we are going to be having 5 in each 2 rows like this. We've done 10 already. This is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we keep doing that till we get to this point. Once we get to this point, I'm going to show us what to do next. I'm on the last double crochet, which is the 86th double crochet. So I'm just going to slip stitch into the very first double crochet here. So once I slip stitch, this is what I'll be having. So this is the back part and this is the front part. So the next thing for us to do is to chain one. At the end of this row, what I'm going to be having for the length now is just around 2.5. And for me to start the down part of the shirt, I still need it to get to at least 6.5, 7. So for now, I'm going to repeat this row till I'm able to achieve that length. So I'm going to be doing 9 more rows of this, which is it's 6 double crochet rounds. So I'm going to repeat this row 9 more times. Then we take the measurement together if it's up to the crotch size that we need, the crotch measurement. I'm already at the end of the 9th row, and in total we have 11 rows of 86 double crochet. In your own case, you might have more than 86 double crochet to actually get the length you want. That's fine. For me, what I have is 86 double crochet, and now we are just going to take the measurement to see if it's up to what we need. So what we have here is 6.75, which is actually what we need. I said we need between 6.5 and 7, and 6.75 is just like the perfect measurements we need. So the next thing for us to do now is to create our crotch area. And to do that, what we need now, we are going to be using our stitch marker this time. So you know, in total what I have is 86 double crochet. What I'm going to do now is to divide it into 2, and I'll start counting from this double crochet. This is where I joined, so I'm just going to start counting from here. So I'm going to count 86 double crochet, sorry, 86 divided by 2, which is 43. I'm going to be counting 43 to this point. So let's just do that together. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. So this is where we have our 43. What we are going to do now is just attach our stitch marker to that point. So once you do that, we've gotten what we need. That means this is going to be half of the shirt, and this is going to be the other half, and this is going to be one leg and the other leg. So to continue, what we are going to do is we are going to chain 3. So we have 1, 2, 3. After chaining 3, you just pull this out from this point. Then you slip stitch into this double crochet space that will remove our stitch marker. You slip stitch just this way. See? So we are done with that. Then we've been able to like divide it into 2 perfectly like that. So the next thing for us to do is to build this leg and build this leg. To build this leg, this is what we are going to do. We're going to start with one leg first. Then we just turn from here. We turn back. In most people, they cut off, then they take it from the midpoint, which is the second chain here. But instead of doing that, I'll just work a slip stitch into this first chain here and into the second chain also. You know we had 3 chain. That means the second chain is our midpoint. So I'm going to slip stitch into the first and the second chain, and I'm going to chain 2 more. 1, 2. With that slip stitch, it gives us a double crochet like that. So this is it. After I got into this point, after doing the chain 2, I actually count that as a double crochet since I have a slip stitch there already. So I'm going to do a double crochet into the last chain here. So we have 2. Then in each double crochet, we make a double crochet stitch into it. Into each double crochet space, you keep doing that till you get to this point. Once we get to this point, I'm going to be showing us what to do. I'm already on double crochet here before the slip stitch, so I'm just going to work the double crochet here. So I've done my double crochet around and I've gotten to this point. So into this very first chain that we made a slip stitch here, we are just going to go into it with a double crochet, just this way. See, a double crochet into that slip stitch. This is what you are going to be having. Then into this chain 2, on the second chain up here, you are going to make a slip stitch to end this row, just this way. So this is what you are going to be having once you are done with that. This is what we are going to be having. So we are going to do 2 more rows of double crochet, 2 more rows of double crochet. So this is row 1. We are not doing any reduction. We are just going to chain 1, 2, 3, which stands as a double crochet, and go across like this with a normal double crochet. So once I'm at the end of this row, we're just going to do 1 more row to give us 3 rows. This is row 1, row 2. And at the end of the 3rd row, I'm going to be showing us what we are going to be doing. I'm already on the 3rd row and I'm just going to do the last few stitches before we move to the next thing that we want to do. So this is me on the last double crochet and I'm just going to slip stitch into this 3rd chain here. So once you slip stitch, you already have 3 rows, 1, 2, 3. So the next thing for us to do now is to do 3 more rows of front and back post double crochet, and this is how you achieve front and back post double crochet. So you are going to chain 1, 2, 3, just the same way we always start around here. We chain 3. I'm just going to chain 1, 2. three, which is what we always do when we want to start here. And to do our front post, we yarn over. Instead of inserting it into the hole here, we are going to be inserting it into the space here. We pass it through the back, then we bring it out in the front, just this way. You yarn over, pull out of that, you pull out of two, then you pull out of two. And to do our back post, we yarn over, insert it here from the back, then we take it back to the to the back. We yarn over like this, insert from the back to the front, then you take it from the front back to the back again. Then you yarn over and pull out of that. You pull out of two, then you pull out of two. Then you keep repeating the same process simultaneously. When you do a front post, you do a back post. Now we are going to go to front post, then back post. So I'm going to repeat this till I get to this point, and I'm going to be showing you what I have then. I'm almost at the end. I'm just going to keep doing my front post and back post simultaneously till I get to the end of the row. So I'm already on the last double crochet, which is a front post. Just going to yarn over, pull out of two, then pull out of two. And to end this, I'm just going to slip stitch into the third chain up here. So once I'm done with that, that means I'm done with one row of front post and back post. And to continue, I'm just going to do two more rows of this. Two more rows of front post and back post. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to chain three, one, two, three, and continue with my front posts and back posts. So once I'm done with this row, I'm going to do one more row to give me three rows of front post and back post, and I'm going to get back so that we can go ahead to do the second leg. Once I'm done with this row, I'm just going to do one more row, and after doing this one more row, that's three rows of front post and back post, and I'm going to show us how to go about the second leg. I'm already at the end of the third row, front and back post. I'm just going to chain one and cut off my yarn. So this is the end of the first leg. Then the next thing is to do the second leg. And to do the second leg, we have to reattach our yarn. And this is where we reattach our yarn. You know we made three chain here. So it's on the second chain, which is this place here. This is the first chain. We have a double crochet, and this is the second chain, which is the midpoint. We are going to reattach in that space there. We are going to reattach. We insert our hook into that space. Then we yarn over and chain one. We pull tight. Then we chain two more, two to give us three double crochet. Sorry, three chain rather. Then we are going to just continue the same way we did this. We make a double crochet in each double crochet space. I'm just going to make one double crochet across till we get to this point again. I'm almost at the end of the first row, so it's just the same thing we did on this leg that we are going to do here. So we are going to just do three rows of normal double crochet, three rows, and we're going to do three rows of front and back post double crochet, and that's going to be the end of it. So once I'm done with the second leg, I'm just going to show us how to make our suspender and how to attach our bottom to the. Once I'm done with the two leg, this is what I have for now. And the next thing for me to do is to do my suspender. So I'm just going to teach you how to go about the suspender. I've already made one, and I'm just going to teach us how to go about making the other. So to make the suspender, you are going to make a chain of 10. To start with, you're going to make a chain of 10, which is you make you tie the knot, then you make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is 10 chain, and you're going to make 10 double crochets on it. 10 double crochets. Have do a normal double crochet, 10 of it. Once you are done with it with the 10 double crochets, what you have to do next is to chain one and turn. But once you turn, instead of doing the normal double crochet to give us the strap, you notice that what I did was back loop double crochet, which is achieved this way. You yarn over. Once you yarn over into the braiding at the side here, instead of doing it into the holes here, it's going to be on the braiding. But instead of the old braiding to be braiding at the back like this, that's how you're going to do it. You're going to do your double crochet into that space. Now you repeat it throughout that row, just this way. You're done with it on the second row. You're going to repeat the second row till you get to the desired length. The length that I have here for mine is what I have here for mine is 19 inches. So I'm going to do another one of 19 inches and I'm going to be showing you what I have. Once I'm done with that, I'm just going to go to fixing our buttons. Done with the shorts and the suspender. The next thing I'm going to do now is to attach my button. So I'm going to be attaching the button here and also here, and I'll also be doing the same thing at the back. So I'm just going to show us quickly how to fix our button for just one. Then once I'm done with the four, I'll be showing us what it looks like. To attach my button, I'll be using my needle and my yarn. For you, you can actually use a thread, but I prefer using my yarn because it gives me like a stronger grip around the button. So I'm just going to insert it into the space here at the down part of the needle. Then I'll pull through. So I just made it a little bit, not too long, not too short. So this is it. The next thing to do is place my button where I want it. So I want one here and I'm going to have the other here. So I'm just going to take it through from the back, just this way. Sorry, I'm going to take it through from the back, just this way. After doing that, I won't pull it out totally. I'll leave a little bit at the end and hold it down. Then I'll put it through the front. Look, it's going to be diagonally, just this way. Then I'll put it through to the back again and pull it through just this way. See, this is what I'm going to be having at the back. It's not going to be showing, though I'm going to take it again and put it through the front, just this way, into this other space here. Then I'm going to do it diagonally again to the other side. Sorry, opposite, just this way. Then and pull it out. Once I'm done with that, then I'm done with fixing that button. I'll just tie at the back, just this way. That's why I said you should not pull through totally. So I tied it at the back twice and I cut it off. So I'm going to be doing this for all the four buttons. One will be here, the other will be here, another will be at the back, and the last one will be here. So once I'm done with all that, I'm going to be showing you what I have. Already done with fixing the four buttons, and this is it. So I'm just going to attach my suspender to it. So through the space here, I'm going to attach it here, just this way. You can actually place it anywhere, actually, because that's it depends on the length when you're actually wearing it for the baby. So you can place it here, 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 depending on how lengthy you want the suspender to be. Then you do it also for the back, and you can actually make it straight or diagonal like this. And you do the same thing for the second one too. You can make it straight or diagonal. Straight like this, or you actually turn it at the back and make it also diagonal. Just this way. So once you attach this, then you have your shorts with suspender. The next thing I'm just going to do is cut off my edge, knit and make it neat. Then I'm going to be showing you what it looks like once I'm done. This is the finished look. It's looking so nice and cool, and I know you are going to be doing this multiple times. If you love this video, drop a thumbs up for me. Don't forget to subscribe and on your notifications so that you'll be notified once I drop a new video. See you in my next video. Bye.